Imagine walking into a room where you feel completely invisible. That's Leo's world as he steps into the heart of Silicon Valley. The air hums with the low murmur of expensive conversations, the glint of designer watches, and the smell of money. This isn't just a coding competition. It's a showcase for the tech world's elite, the heirs to digital dynasties. And then there's Leo. His hoodie is faded, his jeans are worn, and his backpack carries not a brand new out of the Dashbox machine, but a battered laptop held together by stickers and sheer willpower. He finds his designated station, a small island in a sea of gleaming chrome and carbon fiber setups. As he pulls out his old computer, the whispers start. They're quiet at first, like the rustling of leaves, but they grow into snickers and outright laughter. Did he get lost on his way to the library? One voice sneers, "Look at that fossil." Another one says, pointing at Leo's laptop. He can feel their eyes on him, dissecting his every move, judging him not by his skill, but by the label he doesn't wear. His cheeks burn, but he takes a deep breath. He isn't here to impress them with his clothes. He's here to code. He plugs in his machine, the familiar whir of its fan, a comforting sound in the cold, sterile hall. He closes his eyes for a moment, shutting out the noise, the judgment, the pressure. He visualizes lines of code, elegant solutions, and complex algorithms. This is his language, his art form, the one place where the labels and the money don't matter. A loud chime echoes through the hall, signaling the start of the competition. Instantly, the massive screens at the front of the room explode with life, displaying a cascade of intricate problems. The challenge is immense: to build and secure a new generation network architecture from the ground up, all within a few hours. The air crackles with tension as keyboards begin to clatter, a frantic symphony of ambition. But Leo is calm. He reads the problem, then reads it again, his eyes tracing the logic, seeing not just the challenge, but the hidden pathways to a solution. While others dive in headfirst, their fingers a blur of unfocused energy, Leo takes a moment to think, to architect his solution in his mind before writing a single line of code. His corner of the hall becomes a bubble of pure concentration. His fingers finally begin to move, dancing across the keyboard with a speed and precision that seems almost supernatural. He's not just typing, he's weaving a digital tapestry. Each command is a brushstroke, each function a carefully chosen color. He's in the zone, a state of flow so deep that the world around him fades away. The whispers, the laughter, the gleaming ticket, all disappears. There's only him, his machine, and the problem. He sees the architecture in his mind's eye, a beautiful, self-healing network that's both powerful and elegant. He feels a connection to the machine, a synergy that goes beyond mere programming. It's a conversation, a partnership. Then, chaos erupts. About an hour into the competition, a wave of panic ripples through the hall. System failure. Someone yells, "My whole framework just crashed." Another shouts, in frustration. A critical vulnerability, intentionally hidden deep within the competition's core system, has been triggered. One by one, screens go dark. Code turns to gibberish. The frantic clatter of keyboards is replaced by groans of despair. The so-called prodigies, the ones with the $1,000 laptops and the Ivy League credentials, are stumped. They bang on their keyboards, reboot their systems, and stare at their screens in disbelief. Their carefully constructed projects crumbling into digital dust. The judges watch impassively. This was part of the test. Who could handle a real-world crisis? Who could not just build, but rebuild? Amidst the chaos, one keyboard continues its steady rhythm. It's Leo. He saw the vulnerability coming. While others built flashy but fragile structures, Leo had focused on fundamentals, on resilience. His architecture was designed to be robust, to anticipate failure. He had built digital antibodies into his system. As the system-wide crash took down his competitors, Leo's code didn't just survive. It adapted. It isolated the corrupted elements, rerouted data through secure channels, and began a self-repair sequence. His screen didn't go dark. Instead, it glowed with the steady, reassuring light of a system that was not only working but actively fixing the entire network's problem. The other contestants, now defeated, turn to look at the source of the quiet, confident typing. They see Leo, his face illuminated by his monitor, his focus absolute, a lone lighthouse in a digital storm. He types his final line of code and hits the submit button. A small, unassuming, complete message flashes on his screen. It lands back, exhaling a breath he didn't realize he was holding. At the front of the hall, on the judge's main display, something incredible happens. A new entry appears. It's not just a solution to the initial problem. It's a patch, a fix for the catastrophic failure that wiped out everyone else. The judges lean forward, their eyes wide with astonishment. On the screen is a solution so elegant, so revolutionary. It seems almost impossible for one person to have created it in such a short time. It's a self-diagnosing, self-healing network that not only meets the competition's requirements, but exceeds them by an order of magnitude. It's the kind of leap in thinking that defines a generation of technology. One of the judges, a legendary figure in the world of cybersecurity, grabs a microphone. Whose submission is this? Who is Leo? He asks, his voice booming through the now silent hall. All eyes turn to the corner where the boy with the old laptop slowly raises his hand. A hush falls over the room. The laughter and whispers from before are gone, replaced by a thick, palpable silence of disbelief and awe. The main leaderboard, which had been a chaotic jumble of names, flickers, and updates. At the very top, in bold letters, is a single name: Leo. The gap between his score and the next highest is so vast it looks like a typo. But it's not. It's a statement. It's a revolution. The moment the competition is officially declared over, the atmosphere in the room shifts completely. It's like a dam is broken. The CEOs and venture capitalists who were previously schmoozing in the corners now surge forward. Their gaze is fixed on one person. They bypass the well-dressed sons and daughters of tech royalty and converge on Leo's small station. They don't see a poor kid with a beat-up laptop anymore. They see the future. That was the most brilliant piece of coding I've seen in 20 years. A famous CEO says, shaking Leo's hand with genuine reverence, "We're starting a new AI security division. I don't want to offer you an internship. I want you to help us lead it," says another, handing him a business card. Offers for partnerships, scholarships, and full-time positions with staggering salaries fly at him from every direction. The same people who had laughed at him just hours ago are now desperately trying to get his attention. Their faces a mixture of admiration and regret. They see now that they weren't looking at a misfit. They were looking at a genius. Leo, overwhelmed, but calm, politely thanks them. Gathering his things, he zips up his backpack, the weight of his old laptop now feeling less like a burden and more like a trophy. As he walks towards the exit, the crowd parts for him like the Red Sea. The whispers follow him again, but this time they are not of ridicule, but of wonder. Who is that kid? He's the one. He just changed the game. He steps out of the gleaming tech hall and back into the sunlight. The air feels different. He's still the same Leo, in the same faded hoodie and worn jeans, but everything has changed. He came in as an underdog, an outsider, the poor boy who didn't belong. He walks out as a trailblazer, a visionary, the new, unexpected face of tech innovation. He didn't just win a competition. He shattered a stereotype and proved that genius doesn't care about your zip code, your bank account, or the brand of your laptop. It only cares about the brilliance of your mind. And Leo's was shining brighter than all the chrome in Silicon Valley. Thanks for watching our story today. If you're inspired by Leo's journey, hit that like button and subscribe for more content that celebrates the power of the human spirit. Until next time, keep dreaming big and coding bigger.